They want him to be ready for the battles against Brighton. And it's a derby day on Boxing Day, and it's live. And support, no room for racism, remains a vital message. So Michael Oliver, the referee, signals for the London derby, which has been Arsenal's major problem, but they're in again with Tierney's cross. Here's Tierney, wasn't involved because he was injured.
Been on that awful run of the last few weeks, so.
Here's Reece James, who loves to get forward. Some depth on the well, and there's a bit short of goals at the moment. It's Pulisic with a great run, a flick from her again. Oh, Michael Oliver has given the free kick after a little bit of thought.
Well, I'm one of Xhaka's fiercest critics because he ordinarily say something like...
Leno's on his line, Mount is active and knows how close it was.
Well, I think it may have hit the post, not sure. Leno's stretching.
It's a difficult cross on the run, but it's a good one. Goes again. It's a good angle for the cross here. Away. Still Timo Werner trying to get it onto that dangerous left foot, and Holding was determined not to allow that to happen.
It was really good from Rob Holding. It's one of my pet hates of watching a game when I see...
Oh, it's misjudged by Saka, who read the danger in towards Abraham. And the challenge, this ball out to... well, towards Bellerin. It should have gone to the skipper today. They've got to throw, Arsenal. But Bellerin goes on. Good advantage from the referee. Smith Rowe misses his kick. Martinelli. Smith Rowe and Xhaka summing that up as they combine in towards Lacazette. Martinelli likewise. Tierney likewise. And that speed, positive.
Getting them out, that's the problem.
Here's Abraham. It's there to be hit. Blocked by Pablo Mari. It will spin away for another Chelsea corner. Dropped invitingly.
Well,
here's Mount. Well, the goal. And one certainly on through Tierney, and a penalty. Michael Oliver had no doubts.
well, there were signs. Signs that reached...
Half-time, and Arsenal have the chance to take the lead against Chelsea, and they do. Lacazette made light of it, but there was plenty of pressure.
Well done, Arsenal.
It was an excuse to do it. Here's Bellerin. That pass that led to a second mistake from... so we're looking good again. Here's Werner. And he's, again, not quite set. Saka, likewise, has got into a good position again. His decision-making is an occasional weapon. And there it is! It's a wonderful weapon! It's swerved into the top corner. And Arsenal lead Chelsea by 2-0.
What a nice little moment that was, seeing Saka just celebrate there.
Well, they don't want the first half to end, Arsenal, but they are very happy with what they've achieved in it. Chelsea had their spells, but Arsenal have struck. 3 meetings last season. The team, which ArsenaI has been struggling to get regular time in the Premier League, and it's a lovely cross, only just too high for Abraham. And a game that saw the end of Pablo Mari back for Pulisic. He's just waiting for it and gets about the delivery, thought better of it. Flips a pass to Jorginho. Not pressed, could have crossed it. Conte not pressed, can cross it, and does. No questions asked. Pulisic. Now, man. Saka, and there was no real challenge from Chelsea, and look what's happened. Bukayo Saka has looped it over Mendy, and Arsenal lead by 3-0. James, still plenty there to attack it in the middle, and one of whom was Kurt Zouma. Glance
team, and that spine which has got some experience.
Hang it up for Lacazette, and what an effort by Martinelli. Not quite enough power in it to get beyond the dive of Mendy.
I even like his reaction to the...
Lacazette heads away. Antonio Conte was the Chelsea manager.
Yeah, I do.
Just needed for the boys from Stamford Bridge. Themselves for a fourth here. Martinelli lines it up, and Mendy keeps it out. And Martinelli be annoyed with himself again.
Well, those two have been brilliant down this left side. Martinelli and Tierney caused James, and now Hudson-Odoi. It was Pulisic in the...
It's Chelsea's need here. And Conte coming in. But, I think got back on side. That's another go, blocked by Jorginho. And in came Willock. But it's the other games, and it's the other games that are going to matter at the moment. And Brighton. It's a free hit for a cross for James now. He's very good at that. Trying to get into good crossing position. Stood up by desperately short of points, desperately short of wins. And a deflection that only takes it onto Tierney's head. There was some lacklustre Chelsea performance. We haven't seen quite as much dynamism in those wide areas.
No, we haven't. Reece James started the game quite well.
More recent weeks. Incredibly, Arsenal looking for goal number 5. Back to James. It will be a corner. Leno. Abraham is a clever move. Strikers who face up can look. And a labouring Tierney. Abraham, that's another header that's too high. Side. Abraham on the move in the middle again, but needed others in there.
And he's trying to dig it out, Lacazette, and just scoop it over into that far corner.
Gives it to Hudson-Odoi. That's good movement from the substitute, and it's put in this time by Abraham. The flag has gone up. Certainly not against Abraham. Surely not.
He's saying not. It did look like the cross.
Alberto. Lucas. Correa. Luis Alberto.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?